Hi everyone. In today's tutorial, we will talk about what are data types in Python. Python data types are used to define the type of the variable. Variables can store different values, and Python data types identify what type of data is stored in the variable. There are various built-in data types in Python. Python data types can be either primitive data type or compound data types. Let's first learn what these signify and then move through various examples to clear up our concepts. Primitive data types. Primitive data types are fundamental data types in a programming language that represent simple values, for instance, number, string, etc. Let's take integers. Integer, the whole numbers that don't have decimal point or aren't fraction called integer. We have some code. If we are defining any numeric value without any fraction, which means it is going to assign in this variable. And this variable we will print, then it will show value 25. In the program, it is printed. We can also use type function to know which class a variable or a value belongs to. Print type age, it will show it will a integer class. In Python 3.6, you declare a static type of variable like int. This is also the same thing. Your output will still the same. Let's see floats. Numbers that have a decimal point or are in exponential form, right? We have exponential form that is called a float number. Okay, this is a pipe value and we have printed this pipe value in the program, so you will get a float value. In the same way, if you want to define a static type for float, okay, it will run. Or if you want to specify float in a different way, you can use constructor for this. This is also the same thing, right? Next is complex number. The complex data type in Python serves as the designated type for expression complex number. A complex number is formatted as a plus bi. Okay? In Python, the imaginary part of a complex number is indicated using the suffix j, small j, or upper j instead of I. Paste some code snippet to understand the complex number. These are the integer variables where we have taken a number as real, another number as imaginary, and we have used complex type here and passed real and imaginary values. In Z, we will get a complex number. If you are in the program, you will get a complex number. If you want to define complex number using the string literal, that is also possible. You can see real part we have defined as an integer and imaginary part we have assigned in the string literal. You see, in the program, you will see the output. If you want to get out the imaginary and real part from complex number, dot imag. Okay, in the program, so it will be printed real. Okay. See, static type can also be defined in the same way as we defining with numbers and integers, right? We can say complex. The program, your output will be the same. Let's see a string data type. It's a sequences of characters. The characters can be letters, numbers, symbols, spaces, or other special characters. I have a code snippet where I have defined a custom message to a variable. That is a string type variable, and we will print this message. If you run the program, you will see a nice message. Hi, welcome to Python. Know what is the type of this message? You can easily see what is the type of this message variable class. In the program, you will see it's a string. Define static type here as str. In the program, output will be the same. Or you can also write like this is also the same way. Okay, a string can be defined used single quotes. If you want to define a string with single quotes, this will also work. If you want to define your string with triple quotes, you can also do this. This is called a multi-line string declaration. In the program, so your string will still work. Let's see Boolean type. It's a logical operation keyword. A Boolean represents either true or false. You can see I have declared a variable where I have defined a value of Boolean. That is true. We have printed its value. It will show you this is true. If you want to make it false, that will show you false. Define a static type, then you can define in the same way. And the program is false. Or you can define the Boolean type in this way as well. Next data type is none type. We have a variable where we have defined a none value, which means it represents the absence of value or a null value. Okay, in the program, you will get it's a none or null value in this variable. Want to specify none, you can pass it is as none. Okay, let's see compound data types. Compound data types are data types that can hold different types of value together. They are basically composed of other data types such as lists. And what are lists? They are ordered and mutable collection of items. The element inside can be of different data types. I have a snippet where I have defined couple of string values in a variable that is called a list object. And I have printed this object. If you're in the program, you will get all the items in the output window. Let's define another list with various data types stored in it. I have a code snippet where I have created a new variable which contains a different type of values. That is string, that is float, another is none. Okay, the same variable we have printed over here. If you're in the program, you will see the same value in the output window. Lists are mutable sequence in Python, meaning that they allow for dynamic changes. If you want to change value of any item, that is possible. We are changing the value of this index as AI. It will work. Index starts from 0 to end. If you're in the program, you will see now AI has been added to this second position. Okay. If you want to access the item of list object, that is also possible. Either you can access any item of list object through this bracket by specifying index, or you can apply for loop to iterate all the items from the list. In the program, you will get all the items. And for all items, we have apply a for loop with help of range function, which starts from 0 and reaching to the last item of the list object. If you want to define a list with static type, you can define like this. Okay, and the program, your output will stay the same. What are tuples? It's a ordered and immutable collection of items. The elements inside can be of different data types. I have a very nice example, weekdays. If you're in the program, you will see the same values are in output window. If you need to define a static type tuple, you can easily define a tuple like this. In the program, we'll see 4 and 5. We have defined a tuple with a static type which contains two items and with their specific types. We want to make it str on the second position, then it has to be a string type. In the program, you will see the same value in the output window. Let's define another tuple with various type stored in it. I have a snippet. This is a tuple variable where I have defined different type of item in the tuple, right? Tuples are always created with help of round brackets. Program, you will see the same output. Tuples are immutable, that cannot be changed. If you want to change any of the item of any tuple, but it will not allow. You see, tuple object does not support any support item assignments. Dictionaries, unordered collections where each item is represented as a key value pair. All keys are unique. I have a dictionary variable. There is key and value pair in this object. All dictionaries are created with help of curly braces. If you're in the program, you will get the same output. If you want to add any key value pair in the dictionary, that is quite simple. We have to just pass on key and value we have to define in the assignment part, right? In the program, email key would be added the last. If you want to access any of the value of any key from this dictionary, that is also possible. want to get age, you will get the age at the bottom, 30. See? Now let's see sets. Unordered collection of unique element. I have a snippet. This is a set object where we have defined sets element with help of again curly braces. You can define multiple values with different data types. This is string, this is float, and these are integer values. In the program, you will get unordered collection of unique number. 20 is repeated in this object, but in the output window you could see 20 only once. Let's see Frozenset. Python method creates an immutable set object from an iterable. It's an built-in Python function as it is a set object. Therefore, we cannot have duplicate values in Frozenset. I have code snippet where we have defined a list item. Okay, this list item we have passed in the Frozenset constructor, you see, and then we have checked whether a particular item exists in this animal Frozenset or not. We are checking cat in this list one, and then we are checking rat. In the program, you will see one value will show as true, another will show as false because cat is exist in this list. Static type can also be defined with Frozenset. The program, you will see the same output. Let's see binary types. In Python, bytes, byte array, and memory view used to work with binary data and memory views of binary data. They are essential for tasks like handling binary files, network communication, and low-level data manipulation. The byte is an immutable sequence type to represent sequences of bytes. Bytes are defined using the B prefix followed by a sequence of bytes enclosed in single or double quotes. I have defined a bytes variable with B prefix. When the program see that is printed. Byte array is similar to bytes, but unlike byte array object can be modified after creation. We use this to modify binary data in place, such as when processing binary files or network protocols. Byte arrays are defined using the byte array constructor, which accepts an iterable. I have one code snippet where we have defined a byte array with integer list of items. You see, we print it. That will see in the output window. You see, the value of this byte array is hello. Okay. If we want to check what is the character representation of 72 in the Unicode list, you can check this with help of chr function. 72, you will see there is a capital H. You see, we want to check 108. We will see this would be a L character. Okay, what is memory view? Memory view type to create a view of memory containing binary data. It does not store the data itself but provides a way view into the memory where the data is stored. Memories view are typically used in advanced scenario where direct memory manipulation is required, such as a high performance application. I have some code snippet to understand this memory view. We have a byte array. You can say this same byte array. Okay, and this byte array you want to convert into the memory view. Print it, memory view, and the program. You will see some kind of memory address. In this tutorial, we have covered the basic of Python's built-in data types and their usage. Python data types are a crucial component of the language, as mastering them is an essential step toward becoming a proficient Python developer.
That brings us to the end of the today's video. We hope you found it informative and engaging. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more exciting content on all things tech related. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video.